All right, folks, we are at it again. We're in another county park in the state of Iowa. And I thought with it being Sunday, a lot more people would be moving out of here. There's a few leaving. But, boy, I rode through here and well, there goes my tripod. I rode through here and didn't see anything that really appealed to me. Of course, well, let me get my tripod settled in here. There is, if you go that way past that little Sprinter van or whatever, there's some camping around there right on the edge of the lake, but it is just about full. Matter of fact, that guy leaving there with his antenna up, which he'll regret that one day, he was in one of them, so I might go up there and take a look at it, but it sure looked too crowded for me. Then up there on the hill, I think there's like 4 tiers. You know, it's terraced off up there with spots on it. I don't think that guy wants to be on camera. But we rode through there and the neighbors are just too close. But I would really love to fish this lake. I know for a fact it's full of fish. So what we're doing now is just killing time, waiting on some of these people to leave. And maybe we can get a decent spot. But I tell you what, we'll get back with you when we find something out. Oh, hey. All right. As you can see, we got a spot. People were starting to move out, so I came over here and snagged this one. There are 2 campers still on the other side of me. I think there's 1 spot between us, but it is what it is. And I'll show you why I really wanted a spot down here. And this one's good as any, except for the, well, the trail is right there, so they'll probably walk through my campsite if they care to hike on the trail. But that's where the trail begins. It's right here at my campsite. But here's what I was looking for. Let me see if I can zoom this bad boy. I'm afraid I'm going to stick my fingers in front of it. That, I'm not sure how many acres this lake is. And it does go around the corner here. I just don't feel like moving the tripod. The shade's casting on this side of my van, so I don't even think I'm going to put my awning out. I think we're just going to call it good. And you know, the lake goes all the way around that way. It's a pretty good sized lake, you know, for man-made in a state park or a county park. You got a pavilion over there and trees in your way and everything else. But we're going to make the best of it. And what I did, I decided to use the Canon this afternoon, the Canon camera, and I've only got 1 SD card. And I walked out of the house without my laptop to download them and format the card when it gets full. So half of this might be on the Canon camera and half of it might be on my cell phone. We'll just have to see. As you can see, I am sweating like hell. It's not really that, the actual temperature is not that hot. It's probably 80 right now, but the humidity is ungodly for Iowa. And I don't know, the heat index is supposed to be over 90 today. But we do have a little breeze. I haven't even hooked up the air conditioner in the van yet. And we are at an electric site. It's the best site I could find, so I went ahead and paid for electric. I don't have to burn my gas in the generator. And since I'm paying for an electric site, I've got the refrigerator and everything else in there hooked to AC. So we'll go from there. All right, I'll get back with you. I'm going to have to stir around here and find something to eat. Shouldn't take me but a minute, though. All right. Hey, welcome back, folks. I went and tried to fish for just a little bit. Of course, it's the middle of the day. I don't know, probably 1 or 2, well, probably 1:30 in the afternoon. And I knew I wouldn't do any good, really, but I had to give it a try. So, since I hadn't eaten all day, I scrounged me up a snack. Can of sardines and mustard sauce. A leftover pack of crackers. So, we're going to snack on this for a little bit. And then Later we'll get serious about eating and cook us up something for supper. Not sure what we're going to do yet, but it ought to be good, or good enough for who it's for. So far I still got two neighbors on the other side of me. I don't know if you can hear them now. One car just pulled back up over there. A girl did take off up the trail earlier, and I don't know, it's kind of creepy being right here by the mouth of the trail, but I don't know. They put the camp spot here, not me. So we're going to snack on some of these crackers and these sardines, and then most likely we'll get back with you when we start fixing up some supper. So, all right, guys. All right, folks, I switched cameras. I know the audio is going to drop a little bit. Got some people that moved in over there behind me, and well, when they pulled up, they were arguing and bitching at each other, so this ought to be a hoot. Then there's one guy on the other side of me over here, 2 spots down, which I've been talking to him for a while. He's nice as he can be. Guy in one of those Sprinter motorhome things, you know, factory conversion. And he had lost his wife not too long ago, and he's been traveling around visiting his family all over the country and just trying to make the best of it. That seems like the thing to do. But what I'm going to do, let me get you turned around here. I'm thinking I'm going to hike up that trail right there, which if I make it past that steep part, hopefully it levels off some. I don't know. We're going to give it a shot. And what I'm hoping, according to Google Maps, there's a pond back here. Well, you can see part of the lake over there. But where the lake ends, it doesn't look like it's too far. There's a pond. So I'm going to check that out. That might be the place to fish, hopefully. Because well, there's another hill up there. You know, I ain't really cut out for this hiking stuff. We're going to give it a try, though. Tell you what, I might need to cut this camera off till I quit huffing and puffing in the microphone. All right, let me get back with you if I don't have a heart attack. All right, folks, I'm back. I'll show you. The trail's getting ready to go downhill again, and that probably goes down to that pond. But I ain't going. I can get down there, that ain't no problem. Round as I am, I could probably roll down there. Getting back would be the problem. But I'll show you where I'm at on the trail. I'm at mile marker 22, and I didn't know I could hike this far. It has kicked my old butt. You know I'm lying, right? I ain't hiked no 22 miles. I ain't walked 2,200 feet. I walked up this hill over here, and the trail split, and I don't know, probably should have went this way. It don't look like it goes uphill, but I got a better idea. Mosquitoes are tearing me up, and I believe I can walk right back to my little shed down there, make sure my air conditioner's still running, and devise a plan for supper. But I appreciate you guys tuning in anyway. And it looked good when I showed that 22 sign, right? That's not a mile marker, because when I started to go downhill, there's another sign over there that says 24, and it's so I don't know what they are really. Ain't no telling, but I will get back with you when we make something else happen. Oh, hey, welcome back. I am not going to lie to you. I have been laying up in that camper in that air conditioning till it cooled off enough to come out here and cook. Matter of fact, I was laying in there and I was afraid somebody was going to start kicking dirt on me if I didn't move pretty quick. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do tonight. Apparently we ought to light the stove. We are going to eat healthy. Well, relatively healthy. Well, what we're going to do is take some healthy vegetables and make them unhealthy. I got some yellow squash, just crooked neck squash, and some zucchini. We're going to add that in the pan, even the ones I dropped. Then we got some sliced potatoes and some onion. Add that to the pan, which I probably should have put potatoes on the bottom, but I'll stir them around here in a minute and get them. Going to cover it with some dollar store soul food seasoning. I did not bring anything to stir this with, which I will correct that in a minute. Get some of those, they're stuck together where I sliced them. So we'll get them unstuck. But I figure you can't go wrong with onions, potatoes, zucchini, and squash. But when they get done, I think what I'm going to do is put some chicken on top of it. Not raw chicken, it's canned chicken. Just drain the water off of it, dump it on there, cover it with some cheese, and let that melt on top of those vegetables. And it ought to be pretty good anyway. And I brought my silicone skillet handle so I don't burn myself up anymore. But I'll tell you another thing though. The lid don't fit tight when you put that on there, so I'll wait till I get ready to grab it or move it or something. A little more fire. Alright folks, I'm going to go in here and get a few more ingredients, put some stuff up, get something to stir this with, and I'll get right back with you. Alright, we'll see if we can get that going. I don't know if I can turn you around here where you can see what we're cooking or not. Let's try it. Anyway, I've got zucchini, yellow squash, tomatoes, or not tomatoes, potatoes, and onions. But I do have some sliced fresh tomatoes in there in the cooler chilling. What we'll do is, put a little salt and pepper on that and eat that as a side dish. When I get these vegetables done, I'm going to dump that can of chicken breast right there. Best you can get at the dollar store. I'm going to dump that in there. Ooh, I just hit a button and don't know what I did. But anyway, I'll dump that in there and melt a little cheese on top. And we'll just take some healthy vegetables and make them unhealthy. Alright, I'll get back with you when something else happens. Alright folks, there's our mess. yellow squash, zucchini, potatoes, and onions. And what I should have done was put the potatoes in there and let them cook for a little bit before I put the zucchini and the squash in there, because everything but the potatoes is falling apart. I mean, they are falling apart now, but should have started the potatoes first, because I really wanted to be a little browner than this. But so now we're going to add this chicken, Clover Valley chunk white chicken breast. I want to smooth this out a little more though. We're just going to kind of crumble that on top. Not crumble it, it's already crumbled, but add some. Then cheese. Just Mexican style cheese. It's finely shredded Monterey Jack, cheddar, asadero, and quesadilla cheese. Whatever. It's the best stuff you can get for nearly nothing, is all I know. Now what I'm going to do is kill the heat on it, put a lid on it, let all that melt together and warm that chicken up a little bit. Of course, chicken's already done, so all we're doing is warming it up. And we did get a fire going. Well, sort of. It ain't beautiful, but it's the best you can get here. Trying to. All right. So we got a fire going, got a lawn chair out. Supper's ready. I got to go in and get the tomatoes and some salt and pepper for the tomatoes. And we'll come out and sit by the fire, look at the lake, and we're going to eat. All right, folks, I'll get back with you later. All right, folks, I'm right back with you, and I'm not sure that I had my microphone on in the last part, but like I said, well, if you didn't hear it, I'm here with Byron from Byron's Baits. Look him up on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and I got free bait. I can't zoom. You gotta wonder what the picture of it anyway. There you go, Byron's Baits. He is also from Iowa, and he has got his truck built out. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Hell, I guess I was zoomed in. We move. He's in the middle of shooting a video, and so his stuff is about like mine. Looks like 3 homeless people live in it.
Yeah.
But he has got everything you need. Bed platform. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you got to pull out?
Yep.
Oh man, get out of here. See, you never know who you're going to meet if you get out of your house. Got the drawer, stove there, everything. Not bad. So do you just take off when the mood strikes you, or do you?
I do big trips. Like on Tuesday, I'm going to Virginia for a week.
Dude, you're broke on a different level than I am. I'm pretty much may make it to Minneestima by Tuesday. So you just come out here and fish when?
Yeah, tonight we're just. I was on Guttenberg. I was there for 2 days.
Nice.
That's the video we're filming. And I was fishing a tournament. Had some batteries die on my boat, so I couldn't finish it out. But
damn.
that's life. You know?
Hey, that's how it happens. How's the water up there now?
It's back to normal.
Were y'all on the river?
Yep.
So, man, he's got it going on. Of course, everybody and their brother's got a Tundra, except for me. I got a Ford with a bad transmission and a Chevrolet with a 200-something thousand miles. We ain't going nowhere in them. All right, guys, it was good meeting you.
Yep.
And thanks for the free bait, man. I never get nothing free. The IRS sends me shit every day. I thought they were love letters to start with, but they weren't. All right, I'll get back with you in a little bit. All right, good morning, everybody. We made it through the night. After the visitors left last night, it was Byron from Byron's Bait channel. Him and a friend of his stopped by. I got video, I believe, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description of this video. But man, it was, I think, after midnight before I finally got to bed last night, so I was a little slow on the draw this morning. So you can see we got the sun coming up over the foggy lake, and my camera lens is probably foggy also. After I went in last night, apparently it started storming. Everything's soaking wet out here. Of course, I woke up a few times during the night and just listening to the thunder and watching it lightning. But we're going to get started around, maybe make some breakfast. After that, who knows? We'll just have to see what the day brings. So I'll cut you back off, and well, I'll cut you off and cut you back on when something exciting happens, or anything happens. All right, people, we are packed up and ready to roll. I just skipped breakfast this morning. Did do a couple of cups or pots of coffee and sat around. Fog finally burned off. Batteries are all charged to the max in there. Everything's packed up, ready to go. I have an appointment at the VA tomorrow, so I don't know if try to hit some other spot and get up early in the morning or head on to the house or what. But instead of paying another $16 for tonight for here, for electricity I really don't need, we're going to go ride around and look for something. May end up going home, you never know. But it's been fun out here, really. It was good meeting Byron from Byron's Baits yesterday afternoon, and his buddy. I think his channel is going to be a good one. So if you get a chance, check it out. I'll try to leave a link in the description. Other than that, we about got this one in the bag, maybe, unless we stop somewhere else. All right, I'll get back with you when we make up our mind. All right, people, as you can see, we did not go home. I'll spin you around here and give you a look at where we're at. I came to this park once before, but the mosquitoes were so bad that I couldn't stay. I just checked it out and left. And it was right after the river had flooded, so I'm hoping the mosquitoes aren't as bad. I've been here about 45 minutes. I was waiting on them to get through mowing, and they did a good job. But anyway, let me kind of turn you around here and I'll show you where we're at. If I can turn you around. Better move you first or you're going to be staring straight at the awning pole. All right, there. I don't know, I think there's maybe 7. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 7 campsites here. I might can zoom this a little bit if I can figure out how. No, I'm not that smart. Well, I am that smart too, watch me. But pretty nice little park. And there's the facilities. Ooh, I went crooked on you. And there's a trail right over here that goes down to the river. And I'm assuming it ends up down by the boat ramp. We're going to go down there in a little bit and find out. But I got the van in there. Once again, we had to pay for electricity. There's only two primitive sites here, and they were taken. Well, actually, one of them was taken. The other one, it's actually more or less a back-end site. I don't even know where my camera's pointed. Let me spin this around. I can't. It hits my microphone. Anyway, here's what I got for you. Ooh, Lord, man. I'm about to get my other camera out. Anyway, we're going to stay the night here, and then I'm just going to get up early in the morning and leave, because I do have to go to Iowa City to the VA tomorrow, for what it's worth. Anyway, I'll get you shut off. I'll bring you back when I decide to cook some lunch, because I skipped breakfast this morning. 2 pots of coffee, and I was ready to roll. But quiet here. Like I said, there's only one other set of campers in the park. Well, I'm not sure they're even here. There was a tent set up with a bunch of junk strewn around it. Wasn't a car or anything. So we may have it to ourselves. Hopefully. Anyway, I'll get back with you. All right, people, we are about to try to assemble some lunch. See how this works for us. Got some street taco tortillas here. And I got those just because they were small. Maybe I won't waste as much. Boy, this might have been a bad idea. We're going to find out, though. Got a can of armored chili with beans and some cheese. We're going to try to spoon this chili in here, put some cheese on it, then top it with another tortilla. I don't know how it's going to mess up my pie iron, but we'll see. Get back. Oh, well, we'll go for it. And I'm also not sure how much I can get away with putting in here. We're going to go with that, I think. Well, I almost left my cheese off. Should have chopped up some of that onion I had left from last night. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Well, I ain't kidding when I said I don't know, am I? Whatever. Just be what it is. All right, let me get you over here and I'll show you what we're going to cook it on. We've got the little portable grill I bought. Oh, here, I don't know, I think I had it in one video already. Let me see if I can zoom a little. Anyway, I got some charcoal burning in there. We're going to try to, I don't know, we're going to see if we can cook it over that. I know the last time I did a video using the pie iron, I cooked it inside because of the weather over my little butane stove. And I almost had the time figured out on that, but this, not so much. Let's see. I don't know, I'm thinking 3, maybe 4 minutes aside. I don't know. All right, I'll get back with you when we figure it out. All right, people. I have been peeking at it, and it turns out somewhere around 5 minutes per side is about right. You can see where the chili oozed out of there and got crispity. But I think, ooh, I wonder what day the maid shows up. Got a little in there. Dang, if I had a paper towel, I'd wipe. Well, don't grab that. I think I'll go ahead and make another one. But it looks like about 5 minutes per side over that charcoal over there. Let's, I don't know. I should have cleaned that chili out of there, but I didn't. It's a pretty healthy dose there. Cheese. And more cheese. Boy, the flies are biting. I don't know if that makes any difference or not, but all right, we're going to throw this one on here and then we're going to start eating. We're going to try it. I'll get back with you and let you know how it turns out. All right, it is round 2, people. That other one was pretty good, but I could imagine if you had a little better chili, like some homemade chili or, you know, maybe a better brand, I don't know. I mean, I always eat that on chili dogs, but you're getting way more chili like this. So, there it is, folks. Round 2. All right, I'm going to get this camera shut off. I'm going to finish eating. And, well, you never know. I may take a nap. I'm going to let this fire burn down. Wherever it went. There it is. That is the handiest little thing I've ever bought. But there we go. I'll get back with you later. Hey, if you get a chance, hit like and subscribe.